I just recorded a whole track for this and didn't have my mic turned on. This is a game that I picked up on Steam for $12.99. Very positive reviews. Came out yesterday, I think. This is only on PC and PS4 right now. And I don't know of any plans for them to release this on the Xbox. So I picked it up on PC. Three Fields Entertainment is a studio that was founded by two people who left Criterion after EA had them transition from Burnout to Need for Speed. They made Dangerous Golf a little while back, I guess last year, which was cool. It was like Burnout for golf, so kind of neat. I think the main objective for that project was for them to create code and tools and stuff that they could use to make this game, which is a spiritual successor to Burnout. Specifically the crash mode stuff, which is like all it used to be when everyone loved the series so much. So it's just crash mode stuff. You're picking up like money icons, crash breaker tokens. Then you aim for traffic and try to cause chaos, do slow motion crashes to get around the map, and go for records. And it's cool because it's hooked up to a very fast leaderboard, so you can actually compete online for like the world record. It's neat right now because the scoreboards are just getting started, so I've actually got some like top 100 scores, and I only played each of these a few times, so that's kind of neat. Driving in this game feels pretty good. Like they did pretty well here. The crash stuff feels familiar because it's been in like all these other games. The problems are like this cool like underground tunnel system thing where the maps are. That's neat, but it's gonna wear on you, and that's the only environment in the game. Probably due to budget and stuff like that, they put all the maps in this one location and just reconfigured parts like where the streets are and where the traffic comes from, and everything's in this real tight like room. So that's maybe not the best thing. There's only one car. So even though you're doing something that's really fun and really familiar, and people have been waiting for another game like this for a while, it kind of sucks that there's not more variety. And there's training, which I don't show here because there's not much to it. Then there are 3 sets of maps, and then the game's over. So I don't know how many actual sessions that makes for in total, but the game's pretty short. I mean, it's fine. It's under 15 bucks. You kind of know what you're getting into, but it does feel pretty light on content. So to me, I really loved the Burnout series, not just because of the crashing, which was cool, but the variety of cars made a big difference, and then like the variety of actual maps, like you're outdoors doing stuff, and there's cool locations and stuff to see, like bouncing off trees and going through billboards and stuff. That made a big difference to me, so it's kind of a downer that there's not more of that in this game. You can see like all the tracks are really short too, like they really made sort of a compact experience. Definitely not going to take long to get through each of the maps once, but Burnout games are kind of for grinders who want to replay everything a bunch of times and go for those golds and those platinums and stuff. There is a new feature in this game which I think you'll see in a second if it hasn't already come up, but that's the kill grid under the map. So if you go off a bridge or off something into no man's land underneath, like not only do you stop scoring points, but you have to actually replay the level completely, which absolutely sucks. And you'll see a couple examples of that. I really only did a few actual tracks for this video. I played for about an hour, and I don't know how long an average play session for this game would last, but it's probably not more than 2 hours. After that, you're just I mean, they make interesting scenarios, but you're just doing the same thing in the same place and seeing all the same things, and it starts to get like, I sound like I'm bagging on it. This is a pretty fun game. I like it, and I'm not sorry I bought it. But man, I wish there was more to it. Oh, this is the one where you'll see the frustrating stuff. So you control yourself off the ramps. I just go straight off the side. Simulation terminated. That's very frustrating. At least that was an example of going off first thing. So here's better aim. Pick up the first cash pickup. Hit a fleet of rental cars or something. Knock a boat off a truck. Once you make contact, you're just kind of trying to crash break your way to all the other tokens. Which is, it's tough actually, because when you pick up the tokens, there are like 2 or 3 bronze and 2 or 3 silver, and once you pick those up, not until then does the gold one actually show up. Here's that other example. I had already done so much and I had to restart because I tipped off the side. But yeah, if you can get all the bronze and silver and make the gold one show up, then if you hit the gold one, that's called a Grand Slam. You get a huge bonus for that. So after 2 heartbreakers here, we're going to do a little better this time. There's no multiplayer for this either, which is also not ideal. Doing good, hitting stuff. 5 million and counting. Bounce around, there's that gold pickup. Grand Slam. These drone fly-throughs are just kind of silly. There's not much to them. Just point out all the cars you hit. That's not that great. And then after that, it starts to show a bunch of like data and graphs and stuff. Some of it's interesting, some of it's not helpful at all. And then after that is when they show you where you end up on the leaderboard. So this was a good run. Gold medal, 45th in the world, not bad. That's the game in a nutshell. I mean, there's really not much to it. I'll probably get through all of it, and I may compete for some high scores, but other than that, pick this up if you're a fan of the Burnout series, and if you want to see the studio do good things. I think it's worth checking out. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking to see more good stuff from 3 Fields Entertainment. That's all I got.